What about making your sound better?
Hi, Niles. How are you?
Really good.
It's so good to see you again.
Yeah,
and I'm here representing What About production.
Yeah.
So I've heard that you know about us.
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm like obsessed with finding new sounds. So they're pretty big. So obviously I've heard about them. And they're really funny voice, you know. What about making your sounds better? I'm always like, I noticed it most because I was like, man, they couldn't get somebody who like doesn't have such an accent to do their sound. I was like, man, I always thought it was so funny, you know, but the sounds are good.
But this is how you remember that, actually.
Yeah, so actually it's good marketing, I guess.
So do you already have any products from us?
Yeah, I could on my computer, but I forget which ones. Yeah, I think there's like a ethnic vocals ones that I have. Yeah.
So you also use them, like actually for making your. Can you recognize some track that you made with
I
that?
think my song "Strangelands" that I did. I think I use it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I also know that you got your own sound packages, which is pretty unique that you share them with others. Like, why?
Well, I think, like, for me, the producer community is really important, more so than even the whole DJing thing. So I wanted to make sure that I was giving something to that community so that the community that's so important to me, I'd be important to them also, you know, and we have that relationship. And just because I give you my sounds doesn't mean that you're going to become me or, you know.
Yeah.
I think some people look at it that way, like they would be scared to give their sounds away because then their career would suffer, but I don't think so. I think that's paranoid.
Yeah, I got it. But this is really amazing for me that you share it with others.
Yeah.
And do you also have time to listen to other submissions, like your fans and other like small producers?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I started a label now, Dharma, so I have to listen to the submissions from users, and there's a lot of them. So they go through a filter of like, I have a partner. His name's David Moody, and he's my production assistant. Basically, he'll listen to everything first, and then he'll send me his favorites out of them. And he'll be a little bit loose, like he'll say, okay, maybe, you know, and he'll still show it to me just in case he didn't like it, but I like it. But he'll get out the stuff that really just sucks, you know, and then he'll play it for me. And then from there, I'll pick my favorites of those. Yeah. So I have to listen because I have this label now.
Yeah.
So I have to put out music. So I have to listen.
So how much time per week, for example, do you spend on this, if you can say?
Listening to submissions, I'd say twice a month he'll send me a package of like all the best submissions, and then I'll go through those. So it usually takes me a couple of days, twice a month. So like I guess 4 days a month I just like listen to a lot of submissions.
Wow, this is a lot of time actually.
Yeah.
And since you're, it's like super busy during summer and you're still on tour, do you still find time to make your music?
Well, I took off the first half of the year to focus on making new music because I knew it would be difficult once I hit the road to work on new music. So I haven't really, but just here and there, you know, like a little ideas, and especially to get collaborations going. I can make something small and send it to somebody, but it's really difficult to finish a song. I'm also like, it takes me a long time to finish something, you know, so... Yeah.
Can imagine. I mean, I'm not producing, but I can imagine it's pretty hard on tour.
I think people think like I'm able to make a lot and it's never difficult, and none of that's true. It's always really hard. I just make a lot of bad things before I put a good, you know, a good one out. And so but I still make a lot of bad stuff. Yeah.
And do you have some tips for young starting, I don't know, like producers that are on the beginning of their career and they love to produce music, they love to create, and they are like so small and it's so hard for them to, you know, to someone even mention them, or like what would you do if you would be so small and start out of nothing now?
Yeah, well, I think the advice that people always get is to be original, and to find your own sound. But it's really difficult because I think that just comes with time. After you've been producing so much and you feel like you can produce and you've made so many different songs and you're really comfortable, then you start having fun and experimenting, and then your own sound comes out with time. But I think at first it's okay to emulate other producers, and even I would recommend opening up like these templates that people make, so like for Ableton and for FL, where you could see them making a song, like a big room song or whatever it is, and then you can study that, and you can start by copying other people. I think that's okay. I did that a lot. Like I came from pop music, and I felt like I was pretty good doing that. Yeah, I was part of a group called the Cataracts. You remember that song Like a G6?
Yeah.
So I produced that, and I produced like some other songs that maybe weren't as big here, but like I worked on that song Sweat that David Guetta did with Snoop Dogg, Yeah. A lot of random stuff. But when I got into dance music, I felt like I was starting all over again, because producing dance music, it's a lot different, like it's all about making the beat sound as big as possible, the track sound as big as so I felt like I was starting fresh, and the way that I studied was to open these templates, and that helped me a lot. Yeah, so I would really recommend that. I think it's okay to copy at first, as long as you grow out of that.
Yeah, I got it. And one last question.
Yeah.
What is currently your favorite electronic dance music genre?
My favorite genre is, I really like like the retro sounding, like 80s
Really?
sound. Yeah.
So do you
But
use
like,
it?
yeah, I do it for fun. And in the new Sounds of Kashmir that I'm releasing, there are some song starters that are like that. But for my own music, I really like big room, or I just like stuff that's going to work live. And especially when there's a song in it, like songs I've done like Wildcard and Secrets, like a song that people can sing, and then you also have a really hard drop, that is like the perfect thing for me. Like Wildcard, Secrets, now this new one I have, Carry Me Home, they're really great to play live because they have both elements, They have like some soul and a song that you can sing along to, but they also work like they make people dance, and that's great.
Then that's the most important, to make people happy and dance.
Yeah.
Okay, here I got like 10 quick questions, and I'm sorry, I have to read them. So it's one or the other. Okay, so you choose and you just say it out loud. Okay, so Massive or Serum?
Serum.
Nexus or Contact 5?
I use both a lot, but I guess Contact. It's just a little more important, I think, than Nexus. Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite synthesizer?
That's tough. Probably Silent. Silent. I know how to work Silent the best. Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite affect plugin?
Multi-band compression, but it can be different plugins. But multi-band compression, I think, is like, it's like very problematic because it changes your sound a lot and can give you problems. But if I'm being honest, the thing that I need to glue everything together, it's multi-band compression.
Okay. Yeah. Are you playing an instrument?
Yeah, I play piano okay and guitar okay, but I'm taking lessons for piano to get better and to be able to read music. I don't really want to be able to read music, but my teacher, that's the only way. Yeah. She's just, I have to read music. So I feel like I'm starting a music career all over again. Like I feel like an idiot when I play because I'm just sitting
like
there like, ding, ding. And then I have to remember, A, C, E, G, and then this clef is F, A, C, E, and I'm like, yes, I feel stupid. Yeah.
And it makes sense a lot, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Mac or Windows?
Mac, yeah, Mac.
Analog or digital?
Digital.
Headphones?
You can get like analog emulations, like UAD stuff. So digital, yeah.
Headphones or speakers?
speakers. Although I did get a new pair of headphones called Neurophones, and they're pretty great.
Yeah?
Yeah, they have like basically a subwoofer that goes in your ear and they go over your ear, but the in-ear is dedicated only to sub, so you get a lot of bass without sacrificing any of the highs. You get really clean highs, and it's beautiful. Yeah, they sound
amazing.
Yeah, they sound beautiful. Yeah.
So this is what you recommend, definitely.
Yeah, but they're expensive, but I recommend, yeah.
Okay, creating sounds from scratch or sample packs?
Sample packs.
And best plugins for mastering?
T-Rax. I like the Ozone stuff, but I've had better results with T-Rax, and they've only gotten better and better. They have a new system where it's kind of like the Slate Digital suite, where they have like all these different plugins, and you just you like make a chain within the plugin, and it's great. I would say T-Rax.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Yeah.
This was amazing.
Cool.
You're such an easy guy with this.
Yeah.
And I can wait to see your show tonight.
Yeah, me too. Can't wait to play my show.